Let me see if I can get Jessie in the picture a little better. Hello, everyone. Let me see if I can get him. Hi, Alice. Hi, Rhea. Hello. Hello, hello. Beer Good's here. Oh my gosh, it's like 3 in the morning. And Beer Good is David. Hello, everyone. So nice to see you. Blair's here. Hey, nice video. Love your cockatoo. He looks exactly like my Henry. Really? So this is Victoria Cockatoo. She's a girl. She's a girl. Oh, Puffy. Oh, how rude of me. Sorry. So we've got the Puff Man. We've got Baby. We've got Sammy over there. I don't want to move it too much because I'll lose my Wi-Fi. And I have the lights dimmed and the air conditioning on, which is kind of loud because I don't want the birds getting too hot. And then we'll get Thomas in a second. He's over there. Yeah, and Puffy, what? Oh my gosh, let me see. Let's get Puffy over here. He wants to be in the center of it all. Hi, Birgit. And then we're going to let Jessie, look at him. He's going to like chew it up. I think we have to lower the stand, maybe. Okay, let's go get Puffy first. Actually, oh, here he comes. He wants it now. Whoa. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me put it here. Here we go. He is like, you don't want to put your fingers there because you will lose them. Hi, Lovey. Nike, it's like already, it's like, we've just begun and what can I say? I think the title was like, no clue what my crazy birds will do. I've like barely got my fingers out of the way. Jessie loves food. Okay, so Basia Colgrove. Did I pronounce that well or correctly? Hello, Miss Linus. Hello. So let me go get. Oh, look. There's so much happening. Baby and Puffy are having a moment. There they are, getting all. They love each other so much. It's the sweetest friendship ever. Hey, Sue. Yeah, Jessie eats food the same size as he is. I know. I'm really curious to see what he does to this by the end of the stream because I remember, what was it, 2 weeks ago? I didn't do a stream last Sunday. I was just like so exhausted because of all the toy orders, you guys. Thank you so much. I can't even thank you enough. People are ordering bird toys from parrotplayhouse.com and they're leaving reviews. And Shanisha from Bird Lady Speaks, I shared it on the community page. I had no idea. I remember making the toy and sending it to her now because you know how we all have our names on here. I mean, probably a lot of people don't know I'm April. They just go, there's Parrot Playhouse. Bubba the Bird's here. Yay! Miss Wright's here. Hey, hello. And so I didn't know when I got the order in that it was going to Bird Lady Speaks for her Cockatoo Casper that she adopted. And so, my gosh, and then all of a sudden, like, this video pops up, or what was it, today? This review, she did a really, Bueno, yes, and she's hot. Bueno, and it was just the nicest thing for her to do. I was just like, she made my day. So, thank you, Bird Lady Speaks. And then at the end of the stream, I'll put the link to the video in the description below. I'm like, oh, she did such a good job. She's just so cute. I just love her. But look what Jessie's doing. Look at that. And then everybody's like leaving reviews on our site, parrotplayhouse.com, the toy site. Like, there's like 300 reviews now. I'm like, when did that happen? I get so busy, I don't realize all these people are taking time, right? And they're leaving really nice reviews. Paraguay, oh my gosh. Lourdes, Rotella, hello from Paraguay. That is so funny. I was just talking about Paraguay to Birgit today. Oh my gosh! Do they have good avian vets in Paraguay? Do you have an avian vet? I'm really curious, by the way. That is so, I love that. I just love how everybody from the world, from all over the world, they come on here. It's just so cool. Look what he's doing. Isn't that hilarious? I just love that. So hello, Ellen. April and precious feathered kids. That's Thomas. I'm gonna go get him. I said I was gonna get Puffy, but I'll go get Thomas first. Let me go get him. He is really showing off right now. And then while I get him, you can watch Jessie. I'm coming, Thomas. And then I'm going to give everybody a treat. Because you know how that works. I end up with the treats. You just get one. And then Victoria's going to get her treat. Because what happens is I get seated and then it's hard to get back up again. Because I give Jessie and Victoria a treat because they're right there. And then everybody else is just like, where's my treat? So let's do the treats because this has become a tradition here. Let's get your treat. Get your treat, Sammy. Sammy's like really excited about his treat. Let's get your treat. Yeah, he's like so excited about his treat. Victoria's excited about her treat. Jesse's eating his treat. Okay, so yeah, good job. You guys love your treat. Okay, let's get, oh, Maui, I almost forgot you. And then, Thomas. Hold on, you guys. I got a lot of birds. Maui, good grief. Here, hold on to it. Oh, come over here. Calm down. You're going to get, it's okay, Maui. Maui gets like all stressed out when he gets overly excited, right? Like so many birds. And Thomas, that was our whistler. There he goes, Mr. Bueno. Is that good? Yeah, so everybody gets their Nutriberry. Is there a super chat? Aw, love Nike. That's so sweet. Do any of your birds have favorite colors? Well, Bueno, I like to say that Victoria Cockatoo, don't chew on that. I like to say that she likes pink. I think it's a very calming color. But I think she likes it. But you know who hates a certain color? Actually, bright pink. Baby does. He'll like attack me if I have any like bright pink on. Like, and there's a bright pink box right there, but he's gotten used to it. But that's why I don't wear nail polish or anything, because he will launch at pink. So that's so funny. He just whistling, tell him he's sexy too. Thomas, you're sexy too. Yes, thank you so much for that super chat, by the way. Thank you. Jessie the Pumpkin Destroyer. I know, so this is a butternut squash. And I was so surprised that, well, I guess here in San Diego, you can, it's warmer, and so you can get a lot of things. Or no, cooler. No, because squash comes in the fall, but I guess we got it early. He loves it. I've never given him a butternut squash before. I've given him like pumpkins, and I gave him an acorn squash before I went to work the other day, and I came back, and it was like this, like little pieces everywhere. He turned it into squash confetti. Look at these birds. Where's Victoria? She's busy working. Oh, Thomas, you dropped it. Oh no. Poor Thomas. Hi from Cleveland, Ohio. Your birds are so cute. Calliope. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so blessed to have these birds. And they are, look at their face. It's so funny. They're just so wonderful. They give me so much joy. And Puffy has decided he's chewing yucca over there. There he is. He's chewing yucca. Hi from Brazil. I love your birds. So cute. Thank you, Anderson. Thank you. Jesse is fearless with food. He tries everything. He does. Doris, look at little Puffy. So that's yucca that I cut. That goes into our Parrot Playhouse toys. And so I go through a process too. You just can't like cut it and just give it to a bird. You got to bake it for under a certain temperature and for a certain amount of time. So let's see. So I bake them, just so you guys know, if you have yucca, we're at 175 degrees and I bake it for 90 minutes. So if you got yucca at your house and you see that they're drying out, you can cut those and cut them up for your birds and bake them real good. Make sure they're completely dried out. Okay. What would you recommend? 2 of my cockatiels are rescued and one of them, Charlie, gets extremely nervous, trembles, almost vibrates. Are there any ways you think you could help me calm her? Oh, Victoria, are you chewing? So Victoria's chewing the chair. Come here, baby girl. Don't chew the chair. Well, there's a lot to that because I don't know her cage setup. But you know what you might want to do if you have a lot of windows in your house, you want to have part of her cage covered And that way she has no surprises when you walk in that door. And you just got to take it super slow. It's a lot, like Thomas was like that when I rescued him. He used to hiss, actually. He would hiss, get to the bottom of the cage and get to the corner and hiss. You know how wild birds do, or wild parrots, when you, well, I've rescued wild birds, and when you have a wild parrot, what they do is they go to the back and they pretty much do what he was doing, because he was a wild parrot at the time. And when I got him, he had been with somebody for a while, and he had been dumped in a Petco parking lot, injured badly. Oh, thank you so much, Nike, so much. And so what I did was, I'm going to read you a comment in just a second. I took it really slow. I read to him for like a year every night. Just read to him. I sat my chair down. I moved really slow. I covered part of the back of his cage so he had no surprises and he felt he had safety. And it literally took 2 years for Thomas to come out of his cage comfortably. And now look at us. How long have you been with me? Like 15 years? 15 years. Oh, and I didn't used to be able to touch his beak at all, touch his face, kiss him. Like, he would not allow that. He was terrified. So it just takes time. You got to move super, super slow and realize you're a lot bigger than they are. We're huge. I mean, we're huge. Okay, so love Nike. Thank you so much for that super chat. What's your dream setup? Like, if you could build a palace for parrots, oh, I'm loving this. What would you do to make it fit for bird royalty? Oh, I know exactly what I would do. And I want to start a rescue. Whoa, Thomas just got hit. Did you see that with the squash? It's okay. I want to open a rescue so bad to help save more birds and have a place where birds can go when their owners pass away or get sick. You know, there's a lot of people that love their birds that have to give their birds up. But what my dream setup would be to have like a building, a long building, and basically like a long house, and then have basically like an aviary setup, but blocked off because a lot of birds don't get along. And then they could choose to go outside. They would have like a door flap where they could go to outside in an aviary, and then have like misters and fountains that were like, you know, not deep. And so they could just take baths when they wanted to, and then have like a lot of like natural rocks and natural plants and things like natural fruit and vegetables for them to eat. Oh my gosh. That would be so cool. I would love that. And then like, you know, let's just say if it was Florida, right? If I lived somewhere like Florida, yeah, make it to where it was like temperature control. It would be amazing. That's what I would totally love. It would be so cool. I love that question. I could like talk about it forever. Okay, so let's see. Thank you so much for that question and that super chat. Love Nike. You got me really wound up with that. It's going to take some chamomile tea to calm down. Cleaning my bird's cage while watching you and your pretty birds make for a better experience. Aw, Sam, that's wonderful. Yeah, and while you're cleaning your bird's room and cage, Jessie is destroying mine. You should see after we have our live streams. It's a mess in here. Like, it's just a total disaster. There's so much on the floor. It's so funny. And then it's not like I can't really clean it up. And look, she's totally destroying things right there. I bought these chairs and they're not new anymore. Let's just say that. But it's like my room is a tornado, you know, and then they got to go to bed. So I just can't clean it up. So I wake up in the morning and I come in here and we clean it up, don't we? Yeah, it's a mess, especially because the dinosaur right here takes everything apart. All right. Yes, it's a great super chat. Hello, Certified Tree Tava. Hi. Alice, when I was a kid, my dad built an aviary off of the garage. He used to raise finches. Well, that sounds so nice. And your dad, what? Your dad sounds so wonderful, Thomas. Please don't say that. Yeah, we got to be careful with our words. We don't want to get flagged again. Yeah, your dad sounds wonderful. I live in a house, this is Rhea, in a house in New York. No cockatoo screams at night when but my cockatoo screams at night when I cover him. Ooh. Sorry, guys. And I'm consistent. Any advice on consistent? You know, Victoria screams sometimes when I cover her at night too. and especially like I live in a city just like you do, right? But New York is, it's not, but I live in a city, and it's like, sometimes that's what birds do. They scream at night. That is like their last scream. And I know if you like live in an apartment or whatever, it's intense, right? It's intense, but birds are just birds, and they do scream. Unfortunately, what I do that helps with Victoria, and Don Scott, the Cockatoo guy, right, from the Chloe Sanctuary, what he said, what he does with this bird, sometimes if you let a bird scream, they just scream, right? It just escalates, they get louder and louder. So, but what I've been doing with Victoria, and it seems to help, I put her to bed, right? And I wait right by the door, and I know this is not the right way to do it, but it's working because every bird's an individual. And when she starts to, like, just a light scream before it amps, I go in there, I get her, and I sit with her. We do stuff for maybe like 15, 20, 30 minutes sometimes. And then I put her back in, I cover her up, and I put some really good treats in there. Like some really nice treats, right? If your bird likes, and it's not too hot in your house, just, squash, keep. And just, I give her something to do. And so she ends up going to sleep that way. And sometimes if I just put the treats in before she even starts to scream, that works too. So it's just going with the flow and figuring out your bird. Did I miss? Oh, Matilda Bulldog is here. Hello. To buy more berries for Puppy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no bueno. Yeah. Yeah, so thank you so much. First of all, yes, Thomas. So Puppy, if you saw on the on my community page picture, I put that he was attacked by berries. He was so filthy, you guys. I had to stick him. I tried outside. He didn't want to take a bath, but he was so sticky. Like, the sticky, like, it's like if I put him to bed, am I going to wake up where he's covered, no bueno, in ants type of sticky, right? I was kind of concerned. Oh, the wild parrots are flying over right now. It's like so exciting when they fly over. Like, twins all excited. It's a wild parrot. Yeah, wow. Yeah, there they go. You love them. Yeah. You wish you were up there, don't you? That's where you were from. Yeah, it's so sad when the wild parrots fly over too, because they get all excited. But so anyways, Puffy was covered in berries. I had to stick him in the shower. He was just like, look what Jesse's doing. He was just like, I was killing him. Oh, yeah, he was like so funny, but he was fine, Baby always wants a shower. So I put Baby in the shower too, because outside he was dodging the misters, right? And I needed to like kind of get those blueberries and berries off. So it was so funny. So yeah, thank you, because berries are expensive. Bubba the Bird, remember, the more likes April gets, the more her channel comes up as a suggestion. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jessica, congratulations. Let's see. So awesome to see everyone. Hey, Jessica. Lovely to see the beautiful birdies. I hope BC is feeling well. She's doing much better. Thank you. April, I passed my national board exam to be a licensed vet tech. What? Oh my gosh, that's so great. Congratulations. That's big. Oh yeah. She's going to make life better for birds. You know how important vet techs are. Let me tell you, have you guys ever been sick in the hospital, right? And there's amazing doctors out there, but some of them aren't as, they're like genius, but some aren't as nurturing, right? Because they got to get stuff done. And it's the same thing with vet techs. And there's veterinarians that are everything, but vet techs, it's just so comforting as a parrot guardian to know your bird is in good hands with a vet tech that loves birds, that has birds. And so I think, Jessica, you are going to be so incredible. And just incredible. You're going to do such a great job, and whoever hires you, they're going to be so lucky to have you at their practice. And any bird that comes in your path, what a blessing you will be for them. So congratulations. That's so wonderful. I get kind of teary-eyed. I know she's been working hard with that. So neat. He speaks Spanish. Yes, he does. Thomas is bilingual. He speaks Spanish. Yeah. He speaks Spanish. He goes, Shueno. I don't know what Shueno is. Thomas also makes his own layers. Maui is all excited over there. He's like bouncing off the wall. Are you full? Yeah? Are you full? Okay, let me get Victoria. So, Victoria, what are you doing? Come over here. Come over here, baby girl. Oh, Jessie, look, you guys, look at Jessie. Who thinks I'm gonna have, who thinks I'm gonna have to put him on a diet? This bird doesn't stop eating. So right now, can I show him what you're eating? Can I show him? I don't like to mess with his food. Okay, so he's eating grains, peas, Christine's Chop Shop, her soak and serve chop. I have broccoli in there. I also have Christine's, it's this new, it's the breakfast blend. What is it? Breakfast bowls. And it's like this grain. It's like, has all kinds of flax seeds, spelt, oats. Like she was telling me what's in there. It's just unbelievable. Whoa. Oh, Jess. Oh man, Jessie, good grief. Now it's down there, now you're not gonna, no bueno. Now you're not gonna, it's okay, princess. It's okay. Down, you're not gonna, it's okay. She gets upset. So I know. Jessie, he throws food bowls at Victoria. And this is what he does. Maui's over there, oh my gosh. Maui's over there playing. Oh, it's so funny. Oh my gosh, these are, Maui's over there. Oh, let me see if I can get him. He's so funny. Nice. Look at him. He's like jumping around and he's like, I could see the newspaper like bouncing up and down. It was so funny. It's like so funny. Like when one bird misbehaves, they all get excited and they all start kicking up. And look at him. He is so hilarious. That's my black-headed Kaik Maui. But yeah, he likes to throw food at the princess, poor Victoria. And let me get this. Here we go. There we go. There she is. There she is. So she's doing good, you guys. She's doing so much better now that she had that implant. And she is doing, it's kicking in. Thanks to Dr. G. Her video is up. It went up on Sunday. I was kind of exhausted from, I'm going to put Thomas over here, from getting that video together. That's another reason why I didn't go live. Oh, Jessie's back over here. Jessie, hold on. There we go. He's like going at it again. That's why I didn't. But that video, you guys, it was so good. I hope you guys can watch it. It's the first video. It'll be the video behind this video. And it just really shows the whole veterinarian experience. I bet Jessica, if she watched it, she probably found it interesting, being a vet tech. And just the awesomeness of Dr. G and what happens when your bird gets a Dyslorian implant, right? You know, the little, how they push it in and sedating and the whole thing. It's pretty incredible. And it was hard for me to film. I gotta say, a lot of people said I did a good job on filming because it was, thank you so much for that. Because honestly, there was one part where I thought my legs were gonna buckle. I was feeling a little lightheaded. You know, I film a lot of birds having procedures. I film that, but it's different when it's your bird. I love all birds, but it was just something like Victoria's lying there, she's sedated, and it was just like, whoa. But at the same time, I know, at the same time, she was getting a procedure that she needed so bad, and it was going to save her life. So it was amazing. Absolutely. What? There's so much going on in here, and I see a lot of questions. Wait, Birgit, Victoria is teetering on the chunky side. Oh my gosh. So Dr. G said, Victoria is teetering on the chunky side. Like, what? Like, what? What was she talking about? The princess is perfect. She's perfect. It was so funny. It was so funny. Yeah, so more dancing for Victoria and maybe a little less Nutriberries, Birgit said. Okay, so I missed, okay, Needle Duck, your videos taught me that I would not be a good match for a cockatoo. Wow, I adopted a blue-fronted Amazon from a rescue last month. Oh my gosh, wow, that is fantastic. You know, not everybody can handle, you know, or is equipped or can house, right? Especially if you're in an apartment or whatever. A cockatoo. Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that. That makes me so happy. And you adopted a bird. I mean, amazing. And it sounds like it's a perfect match. Fantastic. You know, a lot of people go, I want to adopt my dream bird is a kayik. And they don't know anything really about a kayik except they know they hop. They're like really crazy and hyper. And they just think they're pretty, right? But if they were to really get to know the bird, they might think, oh my gosh, I don't want a bird that's going to be going 24/7, right? I want a bird that's going to be more chill sometimes too. So, it's about finding the right bird, and you might find a kayik that is calm. But I don't know. But every bird is an individual, and it's meeting that bird. I love that she adopted because you know what happens when you adopt? You get time to spend with that bird, and that is really important. Getting to know that bird, because every bird's an individual, and see if the bird likes you. You want the bird to be comfortable with you, right? Hi, April. Ben, the bird lover. Hi, April. I was wondering, my green cheek conure has a lot of pin feathers on her head, and I was wondering if you can tell me when I should break them. Well, first of all, will she let you, right? And second of all, it's when they become really white, and all you have to do is just touch them so gently, and they should fall apart in your hand. They'll just turn into dust. And what I like to do is give my birds a shower, right? Give them some showers, soften those feathers up, and then just slowly, just go like that. But if your bird often like flinches and it hurts, then that feather's not ready, right? So that's such a good question. I love that you're aware of your bird's pin feathers and you're gentle. That's wonderful. Needle duck. He liked me till he met my husband. Now I'm second banana. See, that's what happened. Birds what out. Isn't that wild? You'll see people get, like a cockatoo. Can you imagine a cockatoo gunning for you? Oh my gosh. Bird lady speaks. I think when her husband comes in, there's some stuff going on with her cockatoo. I'm trying to think if her cockatoo prefers her husband or attacks her husband. It might be, but that's what birds do. They find their mate, they bond, and then they protect their mate and their territory. So that means you have to become the treat giver, and your husband cannot laugh or think it's funny in front of the bird and like make the bird thinks that the bird's doing a good thing. So you can make this definitely work. Just be the treat giver, the food giver. You let that bird know if you're not there, like you are food, access to the water and toy giver and everything. So definitely do that if you already have it. Fat Parrots, hello. Hi, April. I can't be here for long, unfortunately, but I'm here to say hello. Oh, we're so happy you said hello. Thank you so much. Fat Parrots is a wonderful artist. She has a YouTube channel. So talented. Doris Bove. Bird Lady speaks. Hello. Oh, is Bird Lady here? A beautiful lady. Give Casper and Danny hugs for me. Casper's the sun con. Oh, there's Bird Lady. Bird Lady. He tells. Oh, there you are. He tells my husband she's mine. Ah. He's okay as long as we are not affectionate. That is so funny. I bet a dad would love having a bird like that in the house when the boyfriend came to visit, right? No, that would be dangerous. That is great. Birdly, thank you so much for that video. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I loved it. I was talking about that. And I'm going to put the video, once I'm done with this video, in the description below. And it was like I had no idea, who was buying that toy. And it was just, it was just like, when I found it was you, that you are Shanisha, I was just like, what? That's so cool. Yes! Cool. Bueno, that's so cool. Thank you so much. Honestly, I got a little emotional watching your video because it was just so sweet. It should take the time to do that. I know it takes a long time to make videos like that. And you had to film it a second time. Oh my goodness. That was just so sweet. Thank you so much. So thoughtful. And you supported Parrot Playhouse. Okay, Doris. Yeah, Fat Parrots. Sam, my 4-year-old green cheek conure I've had for 3 months has bonded with me, but not particularly liking my brother. any tips on helping my brother get on my bird's good side? Well, if your bird tries to attack your brother, never laugh, never, get excited. Just try to ignore. Don't make it a big thing, all right? That's really important. People, when they see a bird attacking, you'll see it on YouTube or like videos where a bird's chasing someone, you'll see everybody else laughing in the house. That's terrible. That is so confusing and it's abusive. I think people don't realize that though. And like I was saying, let your brother be the treat giver. Let the brother be the squash giver, the Nutri-Berry giver. Let your brother get involved. Don't go near the cage. Don't let him go near the cage, but maybe take your bird out and put the bird on his stand and let your brother give those treats in a neutral area, right? It's kind of like having a dog. A dog's going to be really protective in its territory, its home, its yard. But you take a dog to a park and the dog is way docile. The dog's like off duty. So maybe take your bird out of the area where your birds used to be and put the bird maybe in your brother's room or, bathroom, toilet's closed. But you see what I'm saying, in a different location, right? And then have your brother interact and make sure it's a safe location, right? What's going on? There's a fight. Puffy, don't do it. Be nice to baby. Be nice. So what happens sometimes is, we're going to have a fight. Whoa, okay, hold on. He goes for babies' eyes. Sometimes you see how you have two birds that get along really well. It's okay. Whoa, what happened? What was that? Are you okay? Did you get sick? See, you have two birds that really, they love each other, right? But then fights still break out, and this is why they have separate cages. Like, if they were to get in a situation like that and they would be in the same cage, can you imagine having the puff man all of a sudden decide that you didn't preen him right and then he like flips out on you and is like going for your eyes and just trying to take you out? That'd be terrifying. So that's why I always say, when people say that they're getting a bird and they want the birds to share, you see, then Puffy goes back in. See what he's doing? He just uses and abuses baby. Goes back in and be nice and has baby like preen him, and then if baby does it wrong again, it's like boom. And then if I separate them, right, when they're up there, baby gets all depressed. I mean, it is so complicated having birds in captivity, right? So that's why I always say you got to supervise. That lewd cockatoo. Oh, hello. Is there any way to get my bird to stop going for my keyboard? Oh my goodness, keyboards are so much fun. He sits with me working during the day, but he goes for the keys whenever I turn my back. I don't know. Keys are like so exciting to like destroy. That is, Puffy destroyed my brand new MacBook in seconds. Like, I turned it on, and this is when I first got him, and his brother Pierre has also helped. They're twins. And I left, came back, and then I was like, what are those black things on the ground? They just took out my keyboard. I say, don't look away. I don't know how else to do it, because they love keyboards just like Jessie loves squash. But what you could do is maybe put some toys, some exciting toys, maybe Playhouse.com toys, by you, or wear a necklace, a toy necklace around your neck, right? And maybe I should sell some of those on our toy store. Toy necklaces. So while you're working from home, your bird can be taking your toy necklace apart. Maybe put something interesting there, but you just always got to watch that keyboard because they're gonna go for it. Okay. Spoke pine. I just clipped a broken keyboard for my ring neck. He absolutely loves it. Yeah, be careful with that too, because there's also, in the keyboards, when they lift up the keys, there's metal. So you gotta be really careful. But if they're just playing with keys, just be careful they don't swallow it too. But yeah, I bet your bird is in heaven with that toy keyboard. Miniature giant space hamster. Better late than never for April's live stream. Yay, we're so happy to see you. Thank you for coming. You guys are probably, I know we don't usually stream on Sunday, You guys are probably coming home from work and living your life right now, right? So it's just so nice that you're here. You want to come here? Thank you so much. Let me get Maui. There's so much excitement in here. Everybody's really amped. Better late than never, yeah. Better late than never. Okay, so kids and cockatoos taught. ADHD, kids and cockatoos taught. My cockatoo hated my kids, but now he wants to play in the room with them. He goes up the stairs to see the 2-year-old for how confident he is now. Took 2 years for how. That is great. That's great. That is wonderful. That means your kids must be doing a really good job with him. And then always supervise, because sometimes, well, look at that. Sometimes they're like super sweet, and the next time they're wild animals, right? Look at this. So we had a fight, and now look at them. Now they're back. You see, this is what I deal with. And it's like they love each other, but then Puffy, he flips out. He's a Kayit. That's what they do. That's what they do. And they flip out on people, and they bite their people, and they bite their birds, right? So that's what they do. Why is this thing so crooked? Here's Maui. There's Maui. I'm going to like raise this up a little bit. Sorry, you guys. I'm like trying to like get all the birds in, and it's like crooked, and it's making me crazy. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Probably not. It's hard like getting all the birds in the shot. But I want you to see all the action. Okay. So Jesse, look what he's doing. We're getting he's so funny. Okay. Great to see Mr. Chainsaw beat Jesse chomping away. I know, I love your parrot emoji. What's wrong, princess? What? Come here. Come here. She got scared. Yeah, isn't he incredible? He is absolutely incredible. There's the princess. She's getting scared because Maui's here. Puffy flips out. Baby says, sorry, poor baby. I know, it's an abusive relationship, Bubba the bird. And then Halpin says, hi, Victoria. Oh, you okay? She gets, when it gets really loud in here and I get wound up, she gets stressed. He was very aggressive because he had a bad previous owner who caged him 24/7. ADH Kids and Cockatoo Todd just said, wow, I am so glad he's with you. And that happens a lot to birds because people can't handle them and they end up caging them, especially when they start biting and stuff, and it can spiral. It can spiral. Hold on. Uh-oh. It's okay. He's tangled in my hair. Oh, Maui, are you okay? Okay. Whew, good. Goodness. Okay, hold on, princess. I'm gonna get Maui over here. All right. And she was getting nervous with Maui. All right, my hair is totally messed up. What do you think? Yeah? Who? There she is. Oh. She is such a fighter. A lot of people, oh, this thing tilts. A lot of people are just, they're just, in the comments with what Victoria's been through, I think they really learned a lot just what it takes for her to keep going, right? What she needs to survive. And I think, with that video, I think it's quite helpful that people see, whoa, that these birds need a lot of care, and they just need a lot of care to keep them happy and healthy in captivity. And some birds need ongoing medical care, like Victoria. I know Bird Lady Speaks mentioned in her video, her review video she did, that Victoria needs implants every 6 months. So she has to go through that surgical procedure every 6 months with the Lupron shot, the blood work, like every 6 months. But it's what we have to do. And it's just what it is. And there's people out there, children out there that need to have care, right? They have to have procedures, ongoing procedures to keep them going, and they are happy to be alive, just like Victoria Cockatoo is happy to be alive. Yeah. And it's just, I think some people don't understand it. They think it's cruel, what's happening to her, or what we do every 6 months. But you know what? Whoa, something just happened. But she loves her life. She loves her life. You guys that watch her, she's a happy bird. Yeah. She is. We went through a really rough patch. It was bad, wasn't it? We got to try not to let that happen. Miniature giant space hamster. Thank you, April, for posting the video of Victoria's procedure. Really nice of Dr. G to allow that. Yes. Educational for us fans, and we were able to feel a bit connected to what was happening. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for putting that about Dr. G, because you know, a lot of people, a lot of vets don't allow that, right? Because that's like, it opens up all kinds of stuff for them. And it was just, it is so nice. And it's important for Dr. G, like, and you know, Dr. Lattice too. He would let me film, and he shared a lot with you guys when my birds were in their appointments. And Dr. Struby, when we did the baby's eye exam, and they put pictures, they gave me pictures of baby's procedure. That was really nice. Dr. G really wants people to see what happens in the back. She said, I have nothing to hide, and I want people to learn. So that's just an incredible vet that cares right there. And it's just so nice. You know, I'm in there, and it's just, it was just amazing. And I was trying not to faint. Is the implant always put in the same place? That's a good question, Birgit. So the implant was put here. There's still a little bit of glue, but it's going to be gone. So next time the implant will be in the opposite breast, underneath it. Oh, will be on the opposite side. So it'll be rotated. And then there was another question in the comments of the video. And I think maybe Birgit asked it. Does the implant need to be removed in 6 months? So it should dissolve. She has had to have one implant removed. The body was like pushing it out. You know, we don't know why that happened. My birds are unique. So it did, Dr. Lattice did have to surgically remove it, and then he had to put another one in. But usually it dissolves after a while, and the body absorbs it, and it shuts down her ovaries that's releasing those hormones that are making her nesty and want to produce eggs. So it just basically slows it down, stops it, and it helps her. And it also helps with the pain that she experiences in that ovary. That loud cockatoo. Jealous of your vet. My avian vet I go to isn't bad, but you can tell she doesn't deal with birds as much as dogs and cats. Yeah, that is so hard. It's so hard. You know, a lot of you guys saw that I could not find a vet for Victoria to give her the Lupron injection for a while there. All the vets were on vacation, and she almost died. And it was a really bad situation, and I couldn't believe the situation we were in. It was so horrible. You want to come here? No? It was scary. So I'm just so thankful, you know, we've got a good vet. Yeah, and it's hard. And, you know, it's hard finding an avian vet, right? It's hard finding an avian vet. But it's even hard finding an exotic vet. So that's why I say, you know, when people say you got to go to an avian vet, it's not always a possibility, right? Some people are just doing good to find a vet that sees birds once in a while. It's tough out there. It's really tough. Look at Jessie. Boy, are they getting wound up. It's that time of night. Do you want to come with me, Thomas? Look at all these super chats. What's going on right here? Birds, Rebecca, and Maria TV. Look at that. I like looked down. There's like bird drama going on in here. You got to listen to Victoria's heartbeat. I did. It was amazing listening to her heartbeat. I almost fainted. Thank you so much. And Birds Rebecca and Maria TV, she has a YouTube channel on her birds. And then Miniature Giant Space Hamster. My goodness, something to go towards Victoria's recent procedure. She's so lucky to have you, April. Glad you fight and advocate for her. Oh, thank you so much. You always send on these super chats. Stop. Hey, stop. That's not nice. Puppy. That's not nice. Be nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Baby strained from pain. My goodness, thank you, you guys. It's okay, princess. Okay, you got to listen to Victoria's heartbeat. Yes, I did. You guys, so I don't have children, but let me tell you, when I heard her heartbeat, I think it's like, I don't know. I hope I don't upset anybody, but you know, like when somebody hears their child heartbeat for the first time in the ultrasound, I think, do they hear the ultrasound? No, sonogram? Oh, you know when they hear their child's heartbeat for the first time, it is like unbelievable. It was unbelievable, you guys. It was unbelievable. It was like, there was no flutter. It was super strong. It was amazing. It was amazing, princess, hearing your heartbeat. Yeah, she's getting nervous. And there's another. I'm going to have to separate Baby and Puffy in a second. Puffy gets like this, and he just turns, I think he wants to be picked up is what he wants. So it was amazing. Ben, the bird lover. And if the pin feathers do start bleeding, oh no, what should I do when I'm getting her ready to bring her to the vet? So when you're preening, they start to bleed, or if you get a pin feather. Oh, wait. Jesse is right there, princess. He will get you. You gotta be careful. He has a squash, and he will get you because he's so focused. So what I'm gonna do is, she wants to be higher. Thomas, can I have this? I'm gonna take Thomas, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just let her be down here. I'm trying to figure out where everybody wants to be. You wanna come here? Okay, so you come here. You come here. You see, part of the problem is she's going blind, and so it's like she gets startled really easily. You okay? You feel better up there? And she's nervous. She's nervous being low. She wants to be high. She feels safer high. And so now Thomas probably wants to be up there too. I need to get more than one tree. So see, she feels better now. There she goes. There she is. There's my girl. You feeling better there? Aw, she's getting stressed. Yeah, poor princess. Now she's gonna poop. There she is. So the feather should not be bleeding. But if you mean a pin feather, yes, yeah, I would definitely, if the feather has to bleed, take it to your veterinarian. Sometimes when those pin feathers unfold, it is bad. And what you can use to stop the blood is cornstarch. Always have cornstarch in your house. If a feather starts to bleed, put a little bit of cornstarch and just stick it right on the feather and stop that blood. But that it will have to be removed because it's like an open funnel when they break. So you gotta be very careful. Good question. What are some of the good foods for smaller birds to chew on, like how your gray is chewing on that squash? Oh, I love that question. So, fennel. Fennel is great. You know how like fennel, and then also broccoli. Those little broccolinis are so good. You could also do some corn. Leafy lettuces. You can't go wrong. Swiss chard. I like to hang them all up on a skewer. And this is what I mean by this. This is a skewer, okay, stainless steel skewer, and it's dishwasher. And like sometimes for Jesse, I'll stab it. He's a dinosaur. And I'll hang it in his cage. So you can get the leafy lettuces. You can put the broccoli on there. You can put, what else should we put, Jesse? A berry? Ooh, a berry. And what else do you want on there? Oh! Whoa! Are you a good boy? Ooh! Ooh! He's been quacking like a duck. But that's what I would do. There's so many things you can put for your bird, and your bird will go crazy. Also, like a piece of an apple too. But if you're going to be gone for the day, I will stick like a whole head of broccoli in Jesse's cage if I wanted to have more greens. And if your bird doesn't like veggies or is scared of veggies, you can sprinkle a little bit of millet on top of it. So they see the millet and they're like, well, it can't be that bad. And if they like really want to get that millet, especially if you don't have it anywhere in the cage, they will come down and be like, okay, and take a piece of that millet. And then it could take time, but eventually they'll like start to be like, hey, this is not so bad. And that's what I do with my birds. That's what I did with Thomas. Stop. That's what I did with Thomas. And it took him a little while, but now he loves that stuff. Okay, I'm coming over. I'm coming over here. Hi. Hello, Puffman. He wanted to be with me. But there's another problem. I've got Thomas here, and Thomas does not. He's scared of Puffy. That's the problem. And so he gets all like, what, are you gonna talk? I don't want Thomas to see you, okay? So he's behind me. What, so Puffy's upset because he didn't get a chance to talk to you guys. So what are you gonna talk about? And do you want to tell them how you got groomed, got your beak done? Do you like his beak? Doesn't it look nice? Yeah, Carrie came, my friend, and she groomed all the birds. Doesn't Puffy look absolutely smashing? If they can pull it. Some people, it's hard to pull those things, and that's why it's good for them to go to the vet. But if they don't have a vet, then they do need to have like some tweezers and pull that pin feather. Ironically, my bird doesn't understand that he can eat millet. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Good for you. You're lucky. Some of my birds hate millet. They don't even care. His Royal Highness needs a bath. I will be back. Oh, okay. Bubba the bird's getting a bath. Gina always a VIP. What a cute baby. Yeah. She just called you cute. See how he's full of air? See that? This is completely solid right now. It's like, that's why I call him Puffy, because ever since the first day I saw him, he was just like, huffing and puffing, and it's just his personality. He was taken to the vet so many times, we thought he had issues, and he's the puff man. Only a veterinarian should trim the beak. Yeah, so, no, well, actually, my friend, she's a groomer, she's a vet tech. She does a great job. And there are people, you can learn how to trim your bird's beak. It's with a Dremel, but you got to be so careful, and you got to be taught by a professional, right? Yeah? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It can go bad. My parakeets don't like millet either. That's awesome, Miss Wright. That is great. Miniature hamster space. Puffy seems proud to be in front of the camera. This is where he wanted to be. He wanted to talk to all of you. You talking? Victoria's so happy to be away from the camera. She doesn't like being on the camera, you guys. So she's back there. She's preening herself. Do you see her little white head? Yeah, she's like so much. Hi, Victoria. She's so much happier. She didn't want to be here. But she said hi to everybody. Yet she does not like to film. Baby is in the treats. Oh, baby just got in the treats. Baby, what are you doing over there? See what he's doing, you guys? See that green blob over there? See him? He's moving into the treat area. And that's what he's decided to do when I had Puffy. Jesse, what do you think of that? Huh? What do you think? So funny. These birds, it's like you can't take your eye off of them because they're always ready to get into everything. Everything. That lewd cockatoo. A bird store near me does my grooming. I've seen vets do awful jobs in the past, and the bird store has never done a bad job. If you're going to do that, though, it's important that you bring your own towel, your own stuff, because there are diseases everywhere, right? And you don't want to have a used towel. You want to make sure everything's wiped down. Be really careful, because diseases can spread with feather dust and other things. So yeah, and birds can probably, get diseases also in vet hospitals. So you just got to make sure everything's clean when you have your birds. Uh-oh, what's wrong, Thomas? Well, this is not going to be good. I have Puffy here. Thomas is on my lap. Okay, he is over his mist while bathing time. Now he needs his towel. He's getting the spa treatment. What's wrong, princess? You okay? Well, I think the queen is saying, let me see, that she is done. She never has started bleeding, but I was wondering what I should do. So thank you very much, April, for answering my question. Yeah, you should be fine as long as those pin feathers are ready. Just like super white. I wish I could find one on the puff, man. Ow! Did you bite me? Did you bite me? Did you get me? Yeah? Thank you for asking that question. You got dinosaur? Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're going to have to end this stream. What? The princess is ready to go to bed. That's what that is. I'm going to get her and we're going to say goodbye and good night. And it's so nice. Wait, love Nike. Why are some birds' irises different color? Is it for mating or like environment, or does it help their eyesight of something? I think it's just like humans, but like male cockatoos are usually darker and females are usually lighter. Like Victoria's eyes, they're like an auburn color. And they say the older the bird on the cockatoos, the more auburn on those females they'll get. And Victoria's 49, and they are so gorgeous. Let me get the princess really quick. What is it, princess? She is like, you want to be done. Okay. Okay. Do you see? It's hard to see. I don't want to. This light is, I think it's the light that's bothering her. She doesn't like it. It's hard to see, but she has the most beautiful eyes. Oh, beautiful. It's 11:25 a.m. here in Sydney. No, really? Week 6 of lockdown. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry that's happening to you out there. Oh, my heart breaks for you guys. It does. It's just terrible. I really hope you guys can open up and things can get better for you. That can't be easy. All right, Gina, always a VIP. Just put mine to bed. Time for me to rest. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. Bubba the Bird, thank you for moderating. Thank you so much. Yes, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can see more videos. And when we upload, sometimes we don't, give a warning. All right. Take care, you guys. Stay safe out there. We love you. And the queen says, we're done. Bye. Thank you. Okay, you ready for bed? You ready for bed? Yeah?